I write. I write my own story. I create. I create, delivering a composition of myriad emotions cocooned in me, my blood and insides a twisted tale which descends into depths of union, of ecstasy, of forceful passage, dark tunnels fiercely contracting into voids, an abundant fist cry delivered with respite. I give birth. I give birth to significance. I give birth. I am exorcised of pain and shame. I give birth to begin again. I am reborn into my cyclical ability to refresh, renew, and reclaim. At birth, is the child coincidental? To the deepest moment of love, maybe lust, the curled toes, the tightly shut eyes, the pursed lips churn your blood with a warmth deeper than you have ever embraced, chills your spine with a current stronger than you have ever survived. In a daze, you walk across the threshold and into the door of parenthood. The sign reads, "Buckle up." It's an amazing, long ride. Growing up. During your growing up and older is about detachment. Easier said than done, though, the patter of your baby's first steps, the unabashed pleasure at the toddler's antics, the acoustics of teenage chatter being symphony to your ears, replaced and refreshed now, balanced with the sounds, sights, and smells of the broader world, a world not as narrow, such that your children are now an extension of your ecosystem rather than the center of it. It is a freedom of sorts, freedom from the many compelling obsessions that is every mother's woe and pride of wanting to be present in and make note of every milestone or what you assumed were global events at that time. The eyeball move, the baby bum lift, the first step, the changing smell of the potty, the pause and the bars, the smile or what you thought was one, the sticky first kiss, the sloppy attempt at poetry, the colors and form that become the artwork, the hand clasp and the finger grasp, the voice breaking at puberty, the announcement of the first period, the prom preparation, the first tie knot, the drama and the debates, waking up one morning, looking into the mirror, I see two clumsy adults out there owning the world, conquering, defeating, being beaten, wondering, doubting, loving, and discovering. The transition has occurred and is happening now. The pleasure is immense, and as I turn away from the mirror, gently patting my eyes, just so that the kajal stays in place, I know I received these humans as gifts to hold and deliver into the world, playing my brush strokes and filling in the colors over the years. That was how it was always meant to be. I was told very clearly that birthing is not about replacing, yet I do want to ask, can I hold you, carry you, kiss you, hug you? Can I hold you, carry you, kiss you, hug you one more time? One more time so I can bottle the smell, the warmth, the tender smile. I promise not to ask again. I promise to be standing right here when and if you need me, as well as for those you bring into your lives also. Neatly bottled for you and those you love will be the alchemy that works when all else fails, in an inexhaustible supply, and from that irreplaceable recipe, my confidence, my care, my courage, my bones, my flesh, my blood. Playing host. Hosting you for 9 months, the beginning of you starts with the sky pouring itself into my womb with a thumping palette comprising of shades that transcend over 9 months. Of shades that transcend over 9 months, the conversation starts as you settle in. 1. Moving on to a sonnet of meditation. 2. Salvaging doubtful nausea into glowing cheekbones. 3. We both partner in the architecture of you. 4. Visible to the world by now, we relish the attention. 5. I live inside of you as you move within me. 6. Conceived in dreams, you pulsate with developing form. 7, preparing to pause, I embrace the flutter in my belly. 8, with a swaggering stride, I bring you into the world. 9, and I repeat to myself, my prayer for you, one that wishes for you a substantial life, stained glass in the summer, frosted window panes in the snow, crunching embers of the fall, tears that leave salty leftover hugs, smiles which pour laughter into heartbreaks, fear that trembles into your confidence, family demanding you to run for cover, a mirror reflecting to you your ugliest falls. And as I repeat the prayer, you broke into the world, delivered into my heart with all that is the start of you. The start of you and an end to 9 tumultuous months. Months where I fell in love with you, a guest embracing my womb, the start of a new musing as it negotiates its way into me. I yearn for us to begin again. I feel your gnarly fingers clasping my breast. I sense your sticky eyelashes tickling my face. I write my own story. I write my own story. I give birth to begin again. I give birth to begin again, reborn into my cyclical ability to refresh, renew, reclaim. I write my own story.